In this video, I show you the best weapons to use in each class on Call of Duty Black Ops 7 Zombies. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Okay, so we're on round 50. Let's see how good this gun is. It is the meta AR. Wait, this is actually insane. It even kills the units so fast. Pretty sure the health cap for zombies is actually like around 40 something, or maybe it's 50, I don't know. I'm testing it on round 50 and it seems to dominate. This thing does do so much damage though. Obviously headshots do more damage with the gun, but this gun has like a secret ability to make it so headshots do double damage just in general. Definitely meta for ARs, that is. I don't know if it's meta for high rounds. I mean, that was really good though. These were the attachments I was using on this gun. Honestly, you don't have to use this sight. You could either use this like I am, or you can use any other one, or you don't even have to put one on and you could put this on to make it so your sprint to fire is faster. But I have this on just for a little bit of range and close range, mid-range, whatever you want to say. Now you need to make sure you do get this laser. It is a prestige mod for this AR. It just makes the hip fire so unbelievably good. It's actually insane. You don't even have to aim. I was also using this for the penetration power. You could either put this on for the faster fire rate, or put really any of these on. Honestly, I wouldn't do recoil springs just because you're in zombies. You don't really need to worry about the recoil. But yeah, those are like the two main attachments that you need. And then all the rest I have is just to make like my movement speed faster and or my hip fire spread better. The drum mag though, that is also necessary just because you can have more ammo. Who wouldn't want that? I'm using this frag like launcher thing for my underbarrel. Reason for is to hit like power drops, double points that is around the map, also to hit zombies if you need to. This for barrel, I'm using this just because it's a mixture of the best two things. If you don't have this, I would just throw on the long barrel just because damage range for boss fights with this gun is so good. The muzzle, I put this on for the hip fire, but you could use a suppressor if you want to. If you were to use a suppressor, I would use this one though, just because there's like no negatives. If you use this one, there is negatives, and same for this one. I'm just using this though, just because the hip fire, but you could use whatever. For SMGs, I think the RK7 is definitely the best for going for high rounds. Although, I don't even think using an SMG for high rounds is a good thing. Because, as you can see, I mean, it's killing. It's just not the best. It's not like that AR. That AR, I mean, no matter what round you're on, it's just gonna dominate. I do have attachments to make it so the hip fire is somewhat good, but realistically, I don't even know if you want to hip fire. I think you would want to like just spam your aim button and your shooting at the same time, because it's a burst with the attachments I have on, but not fully auto, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, every time you hit the button, it shoots 3 shots instead of holding it down and it bursting 3 every shot, if that makes sense. It's really not the best. I would just use the AR over this. Unless you're using fireworks on the SMG, then you could just shoot 1 shot like that and the whole horde will die. But just as a gun alone, it's not the best. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's definitely not that AR, but really, I mean, I guess it really isn't that bad. Like, it does kill. I don't know. This is the best SMG, though, for high rounding. And I completed round 50 in 2 minutes and a half seconds. So, I mean, yeah. That's the best SMG. I'm going to show you the attachments now. The attachments I was using on the RK9 is this right here. Again, I'm using a muzzle to make it so the hip fire is better. But now that I'm thinking of it, I honestly think using this suppressor would be better, because really hip firing with it, it's not like that AR. You want to make sure you're hitting headshots, and hip firing while hitting headshots is a lot harder. So I think this SMG would benefit with this suppressor. Now, I was using the barrel to make it so the headshot does more damage. That's why I think using the suppressor is better, because you're aiming for the head, and when you're hip firing, it's harder to hit headshots. Now, this right here removes the auto burst. It makes it so the fire rate is a lot faster. And if you have a good trigger finger, it is really good. It annihilates. Using this would definitely be the best for round like 30 plus, but for early rounds you could just use the rapid fire. It will make it so your gun shoots even faster. This time I am on round 51. I just had a dog round, that's why. But the best shotgun to use in this game out of all of them, 100% has to be the SG-12. It's so good on high rounds. SG-12 is crazy. I mean, like, you could probably get through round 50 in like a minute and 30 seconds using this thing. It's so good. The attachments for this gun is obviously the drum magazine, and then make sure you use incendiary rounds, dragon's breath, whatever you want to call it. And then the laser, I am using this one. It just makes it so the fire rate is way faster, and it will kill zombies faster because of it. All the rest, once again, you can change and use whatever. I'm on round 50 on Astra Malorium, and the best LMG is definitely the one that is a burst. I forget what it's called. It starts with an S. It's a DLC LMG. I'm pretty sure it's like I don't even remember, but this is, in my opinion, the best LMG to go to high rounds with. It is killing. I'm on round 50, obviously, so the zombie's health is high, very high. Honestly, if you run this gun with fireworks as I am right now, it's not bad, but it's mainly because the fireworks just carries. You don't even really need to use the actual LMG itself. So these are the attachments I was using for this gun. The only one you absolutely need is the rapid fire burst mod. It just makes it a 6-round LMG. This for the magazine is also really good, just so you could shoot so much bullets out of the gun before you have to reload, and then all the rest you could just do whatever. I was using things to make it so my movement was faster and the damage range. You don't really need this, but I was using it. I was also using a suppressor just for the extra salvage. You can use anything else though if you decide to. For this gun, I'm not even going to show gameplay because why would I? This gun is a lot better for Easter egg boss fights than it is high rounding. It is actually meta for boss fights, or maybe not anymore, but it was. But yeah, these are the attachments I was running. If I were you, I wouldn't use this for high rounds though. So the best sniper to use is the burst one. I have it insta-kill activated right now, which is actually kinda bad because I can't really show you how the gun is. So I'm just gonna run around and try and get the insta-kill to go away, and then I'll show you. Okay, so now that the insta-kill is gone, this is the gun. It works really good on the zombies for high rounds, but if you shoot like a Mimic or the Zursa, it's not the best for high rounds killing them. It's good for like the early rounds against the Zursa and stuff, but against the zombies, it just shreds, and especially with the one attachment that makes it so the penetration is so much better. It just makes the gun busted because it's a 3-round burst sniper anyways. The attachments I'm running for this gun is the iron sight. You can use any sight, or you could just throw on a muzzle. I'm using an iron sight, but I really don't aim anyways. The barrel, you definitely need this one. It makes it so the damage is way more. And then the most important attachment I'd say is definitely this FMJ one, just because of the penetration damage. It makes it kill so much faster because you can damage zombies through zombies. So for the best pistol, it is I think it's called the Jagger or something like that. It is actually crazy. When you pack-a-punch it, it turns into a shotgun pistol. It's the best pistol in the game by far for right now. Maybe by the time I upload this video, the new 1911 will be added, and that will most definitely be the better pistol, but until then, this thing is crazy. The attachments I was using is very straightforward, honestly. There's not a lot. For muzzle, you want to use it to where the hipfire spread is better, so definitely use this. You're gonna need to prestige your gun to get this because it will make the damage so much more. Obviously, the most extended mag you possibly can is what you would want. You need the akimbo. You could toggle it off and on, but I would just leave it on. And then this FMJ to make it so the penetration kills more zombies faster. The best explosive gun in Black Ops 7 Zombies. As you can see here, I could just sit here and shoot it down over and over and over, and I won't even really get hit. The only time I would get hit is from the mimic, the shock mimic. But other than that, this is easily the best explosive in the game, no matter what map you're playing. For attachments, you really only need these two here, your magazine and fire mods. The sight, you don't need at all. I just put it on because why not? You can take it off though, it will do the exact same thing. Anyways, I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.